Hey guys, so my name is Nikhil. I'm 30 years old. I've been suffering male pattern baldness from the past 5 to 6 years. It's brought me a lot of shame and self-confidence issues. Finally decided to get it fixed. It has always been in my mind to go for a transplant. My wife, she pushed me towards it, and not just her, my father-in-law as well. Both of them sat me down one day and they're like, we can see how badly it's affected you. Just give it a go, right? If there's something that is diminishing your confidence, it can actually affect you a lot.
If you're trying to fix your hair, men feel that they are less manly. Do you think that's the psychology?
It's not about pumping in the gym or shaving it off and owning it. I don't see that as manly traits. So there's a really nice cafe called Rameshwaram. I thought I will go there and grab a quick
Wow,
bite.
I've heard a lot about Rameshwaram.
Actually putting out my own personal experiences and telling them how I felt and what I was going through, it actually made me more empathetic to people's situations. So I don't want to be someone who I will not follow. 10 months ago, Nikhil versus now, it's two different people, and I love this Nikhil way more than I did before.
Wow.
And I'm really thankful for Ashok Clinic. It's really got to do with you guys helping me get my hair and my confidence back. You saw the reels, you saw the monthly progress, and you saw the final result of my hair transplant. But you guys haven't seen the most important conversation I've ever had about my hair. Luckily today is my active rest day, and that's the conversation I'll be having with Dr. Priyanka and Abhishek today. So come along. I've been suffering male pattern baldness from the past 5 to 6 years. It's brought me a lot of shame and self-confidence issues. Finally decided to get it fixed. I'm going to Ashok Clinic in Bangalore, Indranagar, to get a hair transplant. Finally fix all these self-confidence issues that I've had. So I'll be documenting my entire hair transplant journey. So my uncle had posted a story about your interview with Ranveer Alavadia, and it has always been in my mind to go for a transplant, but I wasn't really sure because I got most of my information and the knowledge about what transplants are and how it's done, and almost A to Z of what a hair transplant is, I kind of learned from that whole interview. And I showed it to my wife. Back then she was my fiancée, and I was like, you know what, do you think I should go for it? She has been pushing for it for the last 2 years, telling I really need to get it. She saw how depressed and sad I was, and she's like, I don't like seeing you this way. If it makes you happy, it's worth it. It's an investment. Go for it. And I was the one who kept telling, no, I'm scared. I'm actually scared of needles.
Yeah.
So I was like, no. But she pushed me towards it, and not just her, my father-in-law as well. Both of them sat me down one day and they're like, see, we can see how badly it's affected you. Why don't you just give it a go? If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's it. Just give it a go, right? And I was like, I'm bald anyway. Might as well just go for it. Hey guys, welcome to the day one update of my hair transplant. We marked my entire scalp. Told me that they'll be working on the front portion for the first 4 days. Also marked the donor area from where they'll be extracting my hair follicles and transplanting it. Day 2, 1,000 grafts were extracted from the back of my head, and after that it was bandaged. Day 4, I looked at myself in the mirror and I started laughing because I was like, what the hell is up with my face? The doctor said it's nothing to worry about. Day 5, the swelling has come down. I don't look like a puffer fish anymore. This is how my transplanted area looks. Day 6, every 2 hours just spray it and keep it moisturized. Day 7, currently this is how the transplanted area, this is how it looks. Honestly, it's itching like a lot. Day 8, this is how the donor area looks as of now. You can see that it's actually healing pretty fast. Day 9, this is how the transplanted area looks like. You can see it's completely scabbed up now. Day 11, got all the scabs removed. The next instruction for me was to wash it off. So the doctor recommended Cetaphil baby shampoo and get all the scabs out. You can see here, that's what I did. This is how the donor area looked. Day 12. So this is how the transplanted area looks 1 day after wash. It's looking pretty thick. I was given permission to lie down flat again. Right now, I'm in a cooling period of 21 days, that is 3 weeks. I will be going back to fill out the mid scalp and the crown area. So the doctor was going to extract the hair follicles that are on the beard this time. Mid scalp, the crown is completely filled out right now. Day 41, started extracting a few more hair follicles from the back to fill out the front portions. This is how the donor area looks, and this is how the donor area of the beard looks like. Today is day 1 of recovery. Post the second session, it has begun to slightly scab. Here's how the donor area in my neck looks like right now. Day 47, the beard area has actually recovered pretty well. This is how the donor area of the sides and back look like. Day 72, this is how the transplanted area looks. So the beard area is completely healed, and this is how the side and back areas look. Day 121, so it's been like 2.5 months since we got the scabs removed and had our first hair wash post the transplant, and this is what my hair transplant results look like right now. It's looking really dense. Day 184. So it's been over 6 months now since I started my hair transplant journey. I'm experiencing shock loss. That's why those gaps. So it will slowly fill out. All I have to do is continue my medication. Day 273. Finally crossed the 9-month mark. And this is what the transplanted area looks like right now. This is the beard donor area, as you can see. And as for the sides and the back, this is what it looks like right now. So that's really good progress.
The day you enter the clinic, then your consultation, then your first day of the procedure.
Yeah.
In fact, you were confident enough to share your anxieties and fear.
Yeah, I was
And very
really
unfiltered
scared.
conversations and very, raw of yours. I think that has got that trust to people when they watch you.
I've realized after posting like so many videos, what works was the fact that I was being that transparent and talking to them about how it actually affected me.
Yeah.
I have had so many kids who are like 15, 16 come up to me and DM me saying, hey bro, this has happened. And I just think like, oh my God, he's in school, he's in college. I can only imagine the amount of bullying he'll be going through.
And that's what I always say, ki 18 to 30 is the age where a person is developing a personality. That is when he starts developing confidence. If that is affected, he's going to carry that all his life.
What I was up until 24, but from 24 till 30, there's a huge change because, yeah, like you said, you develop who you are during that phase, and if there's something that is diminishing your confidence, it can actually affect you a lot.
That's true.
This is what I used to look like in the past, and this is what I look like right now. My whole idea with this entire vlogging series is to just get back into my prime physique.
What motivated you to actually get into this whole fitness journey?
It sounds childish and silly, but I used to get bullied a lot in school because I was extremely skinny. I used to watch this one show called Dragon Ball Z, and like I'm literally wearing the hoodie. This whole character's thing is like he's come from another planet. They're half monkey, half humans, and he ends up becoming Earth's greatest protector. And seeing him build himself, get stronger, basically get a proper physique, that's what motivated me to go to the gym and be like, if I get a physique, everyone will get scared of me. No one will come bully me. So that is what started it all when I was like 14 or 15. It's who I am right now.
Yeah.
My whole Instagram handle is Lift with Nikhil. So
Do you feel hair loss is anyway related for you also as your personal experience and in general with the heavy workouts and the kind of...
I don't think it affected me because I've been working out from 16, 17. I only started experiencing hair loss when I was like 24, 25.
Okay.
And what I've learned is it's around that time where, hairline starts maturing and hormonal changes happen. So I feel like it's all got to do with genetics, and I have so many friends who are my age, around my age, who are older than me as well, who still work out, who never had a hair transplant, who never need a hair transplant. So
People feel that taking testosterone or having high testosterone levels will cause more hair thinning, baldness and everything. So testosterone gets converted into a more potent dihydrotestosterone that attaches to the hair and causes miniaturization. But that is not a fact that people having high testosterone levels will surely face baldness. Likewise, people having low testosterone will never face baldness. It's a genetic predisposition where people are more prone for the DHT to act and cause the hair thinning and miniaturization because of that.
What supplements do you take?
So I use whey protein, creatine, caffeine. I even take multivitamin and omega-3s. So that's my basic supplement stack right now. Apart from that, again, serums, minoxidil, all that.
All of that. Because since you just mentioned about creatine, what is your personal experience? Or do you link that to your hair loss?
I do not link that to my hair loss, mainly because I've been using creatine from when I was 19. I only experienced hair loss when I was, like I said, 24, 25. And I have so many friends out there who still use creatine. Nice head full of hair, no side effects, nothing. So I still use it now.
Yeah.
Still there.
After the transplant also you have been
after the
using, and
transplant
that's
also I've
not
been using
impacted
it.
your hair.
Yeah.
Since Abhishek is here with us, Dr. Abhishek, can you tell us what is yours?
So a lot of patients come and ask whether we can take creatine or we should avoid it because of the hair loss, transplant and everything. Primary advice, take under medical guidance, a nutritionist guidance. After that, I'll tell creatine is not directly related to hair loss, as Nikhil rightly said. What happens is creatine gives you more power to do strength training. Because of that, there's a possibility of more conversion of testosterone to DHT, dihydrotestosterone. But again, that will affect only if you're genetically predisposed to losing. Otherwise, it's not going to get affected. So it's not directly related at all. But yeah, it's a cycle, but take it under a guidance, under a medical supervision.
To add to that, transplanted hair do not have receptors.
Yeah, so DHT, again, transplanted hair, if done from a safe zone, they are DHT resistant, they will stay. Most of the things will not be.
I think that brings a lot of clarity to the misconceptions about creatine.
And funny part is people even ask me if consuming whey protein causes hair loss when you need protein for your hair's nourishment.
Its major problem is not the whey protein, major problem is the adulterated whey protein available across now.
Whey proteins which people end up getting.
Correct.
That requires more diligence rather than just the whey.
So there's a really nice cafe called Rameshwaram. I thought I will go there and grab a quick
Wow,
bite.
I've heard a lot about Rameshwaram. I'm in, I can come.
I just have few follow-ups, but I'll see you there in the clinic after.
Yeah, most definitely.
Thank you so much, Nikhil.
Luckily today is Nikhil's cheat day, and I'm gonna ask Nikhil what does he suggest, what should we order and what should we try here.
Try out the podi idli, the button idli, the sambar dip and tomato rice. That's also really nice. And if you want, you can try dosa as well, the podi dosa. That is also a specialty here. And of course, you can't come to Bangalore and not have the filter coffee.
So the first thing I actually wanted to ask you, Nikhil, that's always been in my mind. Whenever I come to the South, I feel all the South Indians are very known for black jet hair. What's the secret? Is it the genetics? Is it the the tradition of oiling hair? Is it the coconut or the diet? What is it?
Got to do with coconut. We cook it with coconut oil. We put it on our hair. We put it on our skin. For me personally, I think being a Mallu, coconut oil and usage of coconut has been really prevalent in my whole upbringing. I remember almost every weekend my grandmom or my mom used to sit me down, squeeze a whole tub of coconut oil in my hair and give me a full nice massage.
I think we all have that childhood memory of the tradition of coconut oil in our hair.
Yeah, so I think it's got to do with the coconut oil. So we got the
food has
food,
come,
dosa, idli,
yes.
tomato bath.
This looks very tempting. The
You can
podi
have
idli.
this.
Wow.
That's tomato idli. This is tomato rice, podi idli, masala dosa. That's a whole platter of South Indian food.
This looks tempting to me.
Okay, I'll have tomato bath.
And I love the chutney, so that looks tempting as well.
Like I said, coconut is there everywhere
Yes,
in our food
everywhere.
as well.
Nice. So I think we're going to head towards the clinic since it's close by as well. We can do a quick follow-up also. Let's go to the clinic.
Hi. I'm good. How are you?
Nice to see you in the clinic.
Yeah, it's good to be back here. A lot of good memories over here now. I can't believe it all started in this one office.
I'm very, very glad that your experience has been amazing, and you've been inspiring a lot of people.
I saw a video which said this one line, and that stuck with me. Like, if there's something which is holding you back, and if fixing that one thing will actually help you out, go for it. And for me, that one thing was my hair, and I'm so glad I came here, and I got like 9 months ago, and decided to fix it.
I'm more excited to sit like one-on-one and talk to you and really understand the personal experience of yours.
Okay.
So to start with, obviously you decided that you want to go for a transplant.
Yeah.
You're a very well-read, very well-researched person. So what factors you kept in mind and how did you come to the decision of this?
I am someone who does not mind paying a good amount, because, especially when it comes to my body, because I know it's more like an investment and obviously health and stuff. So for me, I wanted it to justify the price. If it's justified, I don't mind paying the amount. I did look at multiple clinics before coming to Assure. Like, I never felt that, the trust, or that I never felt that the price was justified for what I was getting. I went to one of the clinics and they said they can only do the hairline, remaining they'll put a patch.
Oh.
And they were charging a bomb for it. And I was like, I don't think that's fine. Then, like I said before, like I saw the interview, I got to know a lot more about how transplants work. Then I decided, like, after my wife and father-in-law convincing me, I just came here for a consult. And what I liked about it is the fact that the consultation was actually done by a doctor. The person who checked my scalp told me how many grafts I needed. Everything was done by the doctor here itself. So that, it increased my confidence in the clinic. And to top it off, like, you guys didn't charge me anything for the consultation. You guys told me that only after, the booking's done, that's the only amount I have to pay. That also was something new to me, because every other place I went, they charged at least 1,500 to 2,000 for a consultation itself. And the fact that someone in my family has also, come here before, that gave me enough, confidence to choose Assure over the other clinics.
Right. During procedure, because obviously you are into fitness completely, how was your overall schedule that you managed while you were in the ongoing procedure?
I knew, like, it's a sacrifice that I have to make, because I knew I had to be inactive for about 2 to 3 months to recover and not sweat. So it was a tough call to make, but I was like, you know what? I've suffered for years and I really wanted it. Like, I really wanted to get my hair back, because I know how much of a difference it would make. So I had to change up my whole schedule. But right now I feel like it was so worth it, because I missed out on 3 months, but the last 6 months, what I gained, it trumps over what I've lost in those 3 months.
Right.
So, and since I've been doing this for over 10 to 12 years, I know that, within this specific time frame, I'll gain it all back. It's not that I've lost it.
It's a temporary thing.
It's temporary. This was more permanent, and I knew I had to fix something which is permanent. The temporary thing, it's manageable later on in life.
Right. When did you start seeing the results, and what was the psychological impact during those that transition period, the shedding and then the growing up?
So I think around the 6-month mark, I saw my entire hairline getting covered. And like, for the first time in my life, I didn't see my scalp after taking a shower. Like, normally when I take a shower, I look down and see in the mirror and see how many gaps are there. But for the first time, I think around the 6-month mark, I still remember, I looked into the mirror and I saw the entire scalp covered, actually teared up. And my wife was like, shit, it's okay, you don't have to get so emotional. I'm like, no, dude, you have no idea how it actually feels. One more huge change is I started taking care of how, like, I dress. Everywhere I go, I carry a comb now, because I have hair. I didn't have this issue, but now I'm like, you know what? I need to keep a comb in my pocket or in my bag. Otherwise, it's just going to be all over the place.
So, those 5 important factors you would want to tell the audience who are considering hair transplant, of course, and they are getting motivated looking at all your videos and your whole journey. But those 5 things that you want to summarize and tell the audience is like a must-have when you go for a transplant.
Make sure you have someone who's supportive, who's gonna help you put in whatever medications there during those resting times. That is really important, having someone to support you at home. Be well prepared beforehand to sacrifice sleep for at least 10 days because, you're going to be sleeping upright. You can't damage the follicles once they're inserted. So you have to be very well prepared for that. You should set realistic expectations, to know that, you won't get your hair back like how it was before. It may match 80% to what you want. You should have that realistic expectation. Be very patient with this. You should really have the patience. This is something that you need to take in time. Take care of your food, like food intake. Make sure you get blood work done, understand whatever deficiencies you have. Take necessary steps to counter those as well.
So I wanted to ask you, do you really feel that, if you're trying to fix your hair, men feel that, they are less manly? Do you think that's the psychology?
Yeah, like I get a lot of comments saying, just shave it off, man. Be a man, shave it off. Just go bald. I did that at one point of my life, and that was the most depressing thing I've ever did. Like, I could not stand looking at myself in the mirror. Most of them say, shave it and own it. But I know, like, they're lying to themselves, because the minute a fix is made, like if there's a miracle pill that'll get your hair back, I know they'll be the first ones to jump in line to go buy it for themselves.
True.
And the whole term of being manly, like, I don't see the correlation between, shaving it off to be a man, because to me, being a man is being empathetic to someone's, problems, understanding them, being a good husband or a good father figure. Those are what, actually providing value for society. Those are what I consider being a man. It's not about pumping in the gym or, shaving it off and owning it. I don't see that as manly traits.
So Nikhil, how did your approach towards being very transparent made you a better creator?
It actually made me more empathetic to people's situations. Like I said before, a lot of people DM me, and that's when I realized, like, actually putting out my own personal experiences and telling them how I felt and what I was going through. I also learned that there are a lot of people, like, there's actually a lot of people out there who felt the same exact way. And I could relate to whatever they were sending me, because I was in their shoes at one point. And that actually made me feel better about what I post. And whatever I put out on my page, I actually use or consume those products. I don't like being one of those creators who just say something for that paycheck, because that's not the right, that's again fooling your audience. That goes against my whole idea of being transparent. So I don't want to be someone who I will not follow. So that, again, it goes back to that.
True. What is your take on this? Should creators, celebrities, be open and vocal about their cosmetic fixes?
They should. They really should, because what I've seen is they will end up setting an unrealistic expectation on what they can achieve or what they can look like. And if they're not open and vocal about it, they'll end up fooling a lot of gullible people who can easily get influenced by them, because a lot of the population really depend and look up to celebrities and influencers. If everything is out there, it'll also build confidence in them to go for it, actively fixing that problem. That inspires people to do better for themselves.
True, absolutely. So thank you, Nikhil. In fact, not just for this conversation, but I think this entire day today was amazing. Thank you so much for having me here. May you continue creating such amazing content and keep inspiring all your audience.
Thank you so much.
I'm
really thankful for Ashok Clinic. 10 months ago, Nikhil versus now, it's two different people, and I love this Nikhil way more than I did before.
Wow.
And I'm really thankful for Ashok Clinic, and it's really got to do with you guys helping me get my hair and my confidence back.
We are very grateful
Thank
to
you
hear
so
this.
much.
Thank you once again.